Look at that. Beautiful professional sound installation, huh? Look at all those giant caps. Homemade by the one and only. I have no idea what I'm doing. I just say, you know what, that looks good. Let's put sound paneling everywhere. Hey, what's up guys, I'm Bebop. Let's do some Q&A now. This is stuff that you guys sent to me on Twitter. First one up is by Fetch 3000 Rules. It's a lot of fetches. When did you start YouTube and what was your first video? I don't think that's online anymore. Oh wait, yeah it is. Wait a minute. Let's just go ahead and delete that right now. Oh crap, that was this week's Monday show. Undo, undo. I'm pushing buttons. It's not even on. Why is my face so red? Oh, I took a shower today. I forgot. I have the hardest water in the world. It's very weird. Quoted 2013 Bebop. It was actually a World of Warcraft video for a raid on Torn Mill. I was just bored and it got flagged right away because I used weapon of choice. Brilliant. But isn't that how we all start YouTube? With a flagged video? That's like the introduction to YouTube. Welcome to YouTube. Flag, stab. Ah, our life story. Unicorn Gaming says, what did you enjoy most about Minecon 2013? Just the fact that it was in America and it was a 2-hour flight for me. That's amazing. I've been overseas for the last 7 years of my life, being in the Air Force, and I've always had to hop the pond when it came to a Minecon or drive really far when it was in France. So that was pretty cool that it was only a 2-hour flight. Of course, every year though, it's insanely inspirational that people come up to me and say that I inspired them to do other stuff on YouTube and everything else. I almost don't know how to take it because it's very surreal that, you know, here we are doing stuff in our rooms and everything else just for fun, and we forget, oh yeah, there's hundreds of thousands of people out there watching our stuff, but we don't get to see that reaction on their face when they see our content. So it's awesome to see them actually in person, all you guys, the fans, and that's why I always love to spend all the time I can with you, signing your stuff and saying hello and taking pictures. Because hey, that's why we do it. You guys. Aww. Shane says, did you ever play any sports as a kid? Sharks and minnows, baby! Woo! PE class! Oh man, I own that. But my freshman year, I did try to join the baseball team where they knock balls really high and you just gotta try to catch them with a mitt. Hand-eye coordination. Ow! Right in the face. That was not good for me. Nevertheless, I didn't make the team. No idea why. Source of cat love. I don't know what that means, but all over. Was Bebop Vox your first YouTube channel ever? Forgive me, I'm supposed to know this. Don't worry, no you don't. It is Bebop Vox TV. It's a very hidden channel, and not really, not anymore. But I basically did a few test videos on there. Oddly enough, it has a couple 100,000, so I was like, oh man, I wish I put this on the main channel when I first got my Canon 7D. And it has cats in it. A lot of cats, including me chasing one all around town. But also some stuff I've done for the Air Force, a bunch of silly videos for them. And yeah, now I do them on the main channel. Jacob Lewis has this one. If you had to learn how to program and make a game, what style of genre would it be? A mix between some kind of addiction like Farmville, so I can get any casual gamer involved. Also, probably some kind of top-down medieval game. But you could also go down in first-person mode and interact with the medieval city, kind of like The Sims. So basically, the medieval Sims. And then everybody just dies off because of everything. So Game of Thrones-ish? But I have to have dinosaurs, so introduce some kind of time travel thing. Who's making this game again? I'll give you money. I got like 20 bucks. Speaking of dinosaurs, Derposaurus here says, what's the current status of your bouncy castle office? Shifted everything! Oh no! How is this on here? Thanks, Derposaurus. You made that happen. First gamer Sean says, what's your favorite food? Black olives. Pizza. I like pizza. I love pizza. But not this pizza place that's like down the road called Black Box Pizza. Yeah, I'm dogging you out. You probably don't even have a Twitter. But they have crumbs at the bottom of their pizza. Like, that's a thing. I don't know why. Basically, making it impossible for me to eat pizza in bed without getting crumbs everywhere. I don't enjoy that. In other words, if you can make the most non-lazy person pizza in the world, they've done it by making you just shed crumbs everywhere that you want to eat pizza. I am way too passionate about this. Potato Butt says, what does the fox say? Focus on my eyes. How dare you? Lunatic Guy says, what has been the best moment of your YouTube career? It's still kind of a hobby because I am in the Air Force. But, I mean, it will be a career. I have a year and a half left. But, I would easily say when I hit 100,000 subscribers and I went to E3 and I literally ran into people I've been watching for years since they started YouTube, like Bill DeFranco, and the SourceFed team who just got picked up, you know, in the last year or so.
You guys about to hit 100,000 subscribers. Make it happen, guys!
And then I ran into Freddie W and Corridor Digital, and I was just mind blown because I've been watching them for so long. Watching them grow as people and then as a company has been outstanding, and then actually just to meet them and hang out. And then, of course, this included hanging out with the Yogscast when I first met them over in Germany. So, I mean, a few years ago, I really started meeting all the people that I've kind of, in a way, idolized of the content that I enjoyed, their uniqueness. So I think that's been my biggest highlight, was finally meeting those people that I had some type of inspiration from. Next up, what towns, places, countries, things, and stuff would you like to visit? Being overseas, I saw a lot of stuff and a lot of places that I kind of already wanted to go. The only one left on my dream sheet is Japan. One of the reasons why I joined the Air Force was to travel, and I went to places that I wanted to go for my entire life, and that was England. Oh my god, I would live there for the rest of my life if I could. But not your currency. No thank you. It's so expensive. I am happy with my terrible economy in the United States. Or Spain. When I went to Spain, it was really awesome. But I've been to Egypt, I've been to Iraq, I've been to Turkey, been to Germany, been to France, been to England, been to, so many places. A lot of places that I've been wanting to go my entire life, and that's why I joined the military. Now I'm just kind of done with it. So I want to go and do full-time production and stuff like that for the rest of my life once I get out. Royal C says, when did I join the Air Force? 2005. That's a long time ago. I did a year of college at Columbia College in Chicago once I got out of high school. And then I was like, oh wait, I can't pay for school anymore. That's a thing. So then I joined the Air Force. And honestly, it's been the best decision of my life. Got nothing bad to say about it. Except now I'm just burnt out. Because there's a fine line between doing what you love and doing what you have to do to survive. And I've kind of always balanced that line a long time, and I was always afraid, because I grew up poor, so I was always afraid of being poor again and living like in hotels and stuff like that. And I didn't ever want that again, so I've been always really stingy with money, and then I've always like, I need a safety net, and that was the Air Force. But now I've created my own safety net, kind of, when it comes to, you know, YouTube and videos and working with community and people and amazingness that I've been doing for the last few years on the side. And just the idea of doing that full time is such a passion of mine that it trumps easily just sustaining a constant, dependable paycheck. I guess that's a way of saying it. Because hey, we only have so much time on this earth, so you might as well do it doing what you love. Now, of course, not everybody can say that, and it takes a few steps to get to that point. I know for me, it took quite a lot of years to finally get my acceptance of saying, you know what? Let's get rid of the safety net and do what we love. But I could go on about that stuff for hours. But anyway, meh. Liv Hannah says, what the hell was she saying? I can't see it from here. What made you decide to do YouTube? It was honestly just a hobby of mine, and then I just kind of did it. I've been editing since I was probably 8 years old on a giant VHS doing stop motion and terrible videos that my parents were like, hey, good job. I mean, my mom and dad must have been like, oh my god, what are we going to do with this kid? He needs to go to a good school or something. No, but really, my parents have always been crazy supportive, and it just, that was the next step anyway when it came to doing videos, was just naturally putting it out there more when YouTube came around. Of course, I did take that whole poor thing in consideration because I needed to start making money, besides college and not being able to pay for it. So I paid for a few semesters by doing wedding videos in a game called Second Life. Yeah, people role-played weddings in Second Life. So I was like, wait a minute, you guys don't have anybody who does videos, wedding videos, and edits them and puts them together with them, and I would host them on YouTube. Yeah, so I did about 100 weddings, went insane doing those, and I said, if I ever watch another wedding video, I'm gonna lose my mind. But I did make a good amount of money from that, so I was able to buy a nice computer, be able to pay for a few semesters of college, and then I was like, okay, I can't do any more of these videos. Golathog says, what did I want to be when I grew up? I wanted to be a vet. Turned out great. Keep your dreams alive, you never know. Veterinarian Bebop Vox could be taking care of your kitty. Meow. Choo Choo says, do I like cats or dogs? Really? No, nobody pays attention, I swear. Oh my god. But alright guys, that's it for me. I'm Bebop Fox. Feel free to ask any questions down below in the comments. Feel free to click like and it'll help out with something. What do likes even do anymore on YouTube? It's so broken. Feel free to ask any life advice or, I don't know, any personal questions. Way personal. No. But alright guys, that's it for me. I'm Bebop Fox and I'll catch you guys next time. As always, game on. Wow. What the hell was that? What were you doing?